Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to your personal statement workshop. I'm Sophie,
I'm Rosie.
and we work in the Education Liaison and Outreach team at Middlesex University. We'll also be joined by two of our wonderful students as they share their top tips.
If you're thinking of applying to uni soon and want to write a winning personal statement, watch this video and complete our step-by-step online workbook.
So make sure you have your workbook up on your computer. If you don't, the link is under this video.
So what is a personal statement?
So lots of people apply to university, so you have to make sure that your application stands out. Rosie, what's the best way to do this?
Your personal statement. So this is your chance to tell unis why you are interested in studying your course and what you can bring to the university. You only get a maximum of 4,000 characters or 47 lines, which is roughly 1 page, so every sentence counts.
You can shape your personal statement just by answering 5 simple questions. Number 1, why do you want to study this course? Number 2, have you done any work experience or voluntary work? Number 3, how has school or college prepared you for university? Number 4, do you partake in any sports or are you an active member of any clubs and societies? And number 5, do you enjoy doing any activities outside of school or college? We're going to work through all these answers, so please don't worry, but we recommend that you use our workbook just so you can write your answers in all the boxes to help you make the perfect first draft. But don't forget to save your work. Also, whilst we're here, we must mention that you're using this personal statement to apply for 5 different universities, so please don't just mention one. Why do you want to study this course? This is the most important part of your personal statement, but also just the most fun. You get to talk about the reasons why you want to apply for the course that you do. To help you, we've asked lots of questions on page 4 of our work booklet. There's also lots of helpful tips and examples on there, but head to page 5 when you want to write down some answers. For example, you can talk about your motivations for wanting to study this course. So I study law with human rights and I really wanted to study this because I'm interested in just giving back to people and helping achieve justice at some point.
Now it's time to talk about any work experience or volunteering that you've done that is relevant to the course that you're applying for. This can be in person or it can even be virtual. This is your chance to show off any key skills you have, such as teamwork or time management that you've gained outside of school. For example, I worked in a weekend school while studying at the same time. This meant that I had to manage my time effectively in order to have time for both schoolwork and the weekend school.
How has your school experience prepared you for university? Let's talk about your time at school or college. This doesn't mean your grades. Erase them from your mind. Your university will receive them automatically through UCAS. This is your chance to talk about your own unique personal experience at school or college and to discuss how this has prepared you for university. If you're not sure about this question, there's some questions on page 8 of our work booklet. But if I was to answer this, just to give you an example, I would say that during my time in sixth form, I was a prefect, and this meant that I was organising activities for our whole school. So it really helped me understand that sense of community that will obviously continue on to university just because you meet people from wider walks of life.
Whether you love sports or you're part of an active drama society, the university will want to know about it. This is a fun section where you can talk about skills you've gained from taking part in school sports, clubs and societies. For example, you may have a role of responsibility, or maybe a role as a team leader in a society, or maybe you took part in a music competition. For example, when I was at school, I was a team leader of a business society and I made sure to include it in my personal statement.
Are there any other activities that you enjoy doing outside of school or college? Universities want to find out more about you as a person. So what do you enjoy doing outside of school? Maybe you like reading or writing or painting. You might even be TikTok famous. Universities want to know this information and find out a little bit more about you, your interests and your hobbies. For example, if I was to write my personal statement now, I would definitely write that I really enjoy live music and attending concerts. And I think it's really important to have a little bit of insight into an individual.
Congratulations! You've made it to the end.
After these 5 questions, you should have a rough draft of a fantastic personal statement.
So now it's time to wrap it up.
Your concluding statement is your chance to tie everything together. If you're not sure how to, head to page 14 to answer our questions. In my concluding statement, I talked about how excited I was to go to university, meet new people, and join new societies. Now, I've got an amazing group of friends, and I'm a member of Ultimate Frisbee. It's a real thing, I promise.
Thanks for joining us.